decades, the dungeon of Naheulbeuk has been one of the crown jewels of the lands of Fang.
Huh, that's funny. I never heard of it when I was studying for my Bitter Warlock Sidekick certification.
Public relations are tough for independent dungeons.
Oh, aren't you affiliated with the Dungeons Fund?
With those unscrupulous parasites? Never. But we do have the most insidious traps, the most cunning guards,
How delightful! May I look around?
No, we've been renovating. The paint's still wet.
Ah, too bad.
Despite our reputation being well established, I've decided that this dungeon needs to take things to the next level.
Yes, the ad made that very clear.
And I need more time for my magical research.
Certainly. So, about my compensation,
Well, let's not quibble over trifles. I'm aligned with industry norms. Not to mention, there's the gratification of joining our...
Yes, of course. May I meet the other members of the team?
Well, actually, not today. They're attending a seminar for process...
Process?
The clock is ticking, and you're not the only applicant. What's your decision? This is a once-in-a-lifetime offer.
I'm interested. Not like I have a choice anyway. No one's hiring half-goblins. There's too much discrimination in this sector. All right.
Perfect. You made the right choice. And now?
Yes?
Get to work, you wretch! I don't pay people to stand around.
Yes, Master. All right, let's see. Where is the dungeon staff? What state...
What do you want?
What's this voice in my head?
May I help you?
Master, if I may, isn't it a bit strange for an evil dungeon to have its tavern open to the public?
Ah, yes. Well, it's a convenient way to make some money. But I'm not very good at managing it.
I see. Well, it could prove to be useful. We'll never be able to retain our staff with such rundown premises, Master.
I have no money to spend on a luxury lounge for my lazy servants.
Oh, but it's a matter of standards. Take the Temple of Wismo, for example. They have 18 toilets just for the servants.
What? Those frauds. Well, do what you must, but don't go overboard. We're not running a hotel.
Let's see. We won't get anywhere without bathrooms, for starters.
Malate.
Perfect. We now have a decent bathroom. Now, dormitories with beds.
I don't pay you to nap.
Speaking of payment,
Later. Super busy, magical research and all that.
I think I'll have to put a little slush fund aside. Master, the living quarters improvements are complete.
Not bad, but very expensive. We'll have to find some more money. If I'd wanted to go bankrupt, I'd have hired an interior designer.
I hear you, but given the state of the dungeon, I'm not sure how we could defeat a party of adventurers, even beginners.
If we're not up to snuff, it'll be your fault, entirely.
But I just got here and, well, I do serve an evil wizard, not a charity. We have to develop this tavern to bring in some...
The old tavern keeper is gone. Yet another ungrateful coward. I'm not dealing with this anymore. I've got better things to do. I must focus on my magical research and developing my management skills.
I can handle it. So let's see. We need tables for customers, equipment for service...
In the meantime, I shall subscribe to a few periodical publications about evil...
I wonder if he knows what he is doing.
Don't you overspend. We want to extort gold from the poor, not waste our money on...
By the Troll's Limp! Minions use a tavern as their canteen. We should take that into account. There. Table and sideboard. This should be enough to lure in a few dupes.
I hired an evil dungeon steward, not a lunch lady.
Indeed, Master. But we need some revenue. Look, all these customers should earn us some gold.
Orloff for debrief, Master. Hey, what's with this dull-looking goblin?
Half-goblin? Who is this brute?
He is the dungeon swordmaster and guard commander. So, are you back from the retaliatory raid?
Affirmative. We made it to target location, the so-called Temple of Wismal. Enemy ambush fighting. 100% loss rate on our side. Debrief over.
What? You turkeys!
I was injured 6 times myself. We were expected. I'm the guard commander, not a marauder. This requires specific operational preparation.
Clearly. This doesn't speak highly about your abilities.
Who asked you, you withered piece of lettuce?
Silence, you two! Reivax is our new steward. As for you, Orloff, maybe I should get a new swordmaster.
Certainly, sir. But I'll complain to the Guild of Mercenaries and Dungeon Guards. This wasn't in my job description.
Ugh. Cursed be the bowels of the great Talifern! I'm so sick of these union demands! Beat it, both of you! I'm going back to my research.
I think we'd better try to collaborate. In our mutual interest, Sword Master.
Yeah, affirmative. For now, you little... yes, steward.
This failed raid explains why this dungeon is so badly guarded. Anyone can just waltz in. If we want to get rid of adventurers, we should deal with slackers first.
Affirmative. The downsizing caused by the incursion attempt on the Temple of Wismal is weighing on staff rotation. We must recruit new elite guards.
Guards are expensive. I read in Dungeons and Despots that support roles should be outsourced as part of a atomized management of the company's processes.
Don't you mean optimized, Master?
Silence! You know nothing of modern dungeon management vocabulary.
We could hire a few interns. They shouldn't cost us much.
Affirmative. That's it for now. I'll bring them up to speed. Trust me on that.
Anything I can do?
The first interns have arrived. Soldiers, attention! Line up in pairs in the front rank. I only want to see one head.
I'm curious to see how he goes about training them.
Ideally, we should find a pile of dirt and make them dig a hole to bury him.
But that's absurd!
Negative. This is training through blind obedience. To think is to disobey. Come on the double, rookies. Hop, two, hop, two, hop, two.
That's right! Aim for the knees and the eyes. Be sly and cruel. Honor and chivalry are for losers.
I need a break. What? I'm busy.
Yes, sir.
Orloff for debrief. The intruders were evicted from the perimeter. Clean sweep.
Ah, finally. This is a dungeon, not a squat for teenage pipe-smoking drop. Reivax! Why are my minions so agitated? I can't focus in such a ruckus.
One of the servants is on strike, Master. He's protesting against his working conditions.
I could send the guards to slaughter this slacker. Civilians are so entitled.
I'm not sure that's the best approach for retaining competent staff, Master. We must...
I don't care about the specifics. I just need this rocket silenced. Deal with it, or you'll get the whip. Incidentally, there's an article in Dungeon...
Yes?
Stop! Variga zunoge! Armi puta! Sunave! Evortanave! Dale! Di parade! So, and du flou! Pasita, c'est planot!
Out with the striker. It'll make an example of him. It's done, Master.
About time. Let's move on. I've just been informed that the Temple of Wismo has
We should limit the risk of strikes. The dungeon won't be able...
Affirmative. To smash those little snoopers, you need motivated, and therefore...
These matters are unworthy of a high level.
Of course, Master. I'll see what I can come up with. But we'll need a cook.
As long as they're not too expensive and can cook sumptuous meals. Bear and beer stew, for example.
It's also necessary to adapt the food to each species. If we serve elfish fare to goblins, they'll start eating the elves too.
Bashing heads is only solution.
Ahoy! I heard you're looking for a cook?
Well, yes, but I just hired one. An orc cook. It's the best I could afford.
I sure am. I've been a cook, a barber, adventurer, surgeon, executioner, and embalmer. I can peel and bone like nobody's business. Mel Boots, here to serve you, with a preference for ale. Anyway, do you have someone for your tavern?
Well, actually, we don't. It is true we could use a good tavern keeper, but my budget's a bit tight.
I'll skim my pay off the take. Come on, you won't regret it. I'll turn it into a first-class boozing den. All of Fang will come here to get hammered. Just gotta keep the dishes real salty.
Gotcha! Relocating towards the bar. March! Huff two! Huff two!
Master, we have significantly improved the minions' living conditions. And for cheap, too.
And we'll serve 'em good. Cheap plunk, hard ale, and sausage that'll dry out your gullet.
What? Who is this individual?
It's, Mel, the new tavern keeper. I'll explain.
Ugh, my patience is running thin. We spend too much on nonsense here, and our reputation is stagnating.
Hey, no offense, but your dungeon's got quite a stench, don't you think? Reeks like a bunch of dead rats.
What? No, it doesn't. We just cleaned the mess and fired the slackers.
Just saying, but this morning I saw a cockroach so grossed out it puked. Mind you, I'm not the kind to wash the mugs every day or to take more than one bath a month, but hey, there are limits to filth.
It is true that to attract a certain class of customers or servants, we'll need to raise our standards. Cleaning, improving sanitary facilities, and hiring decent domestics.
Yep, exactly. Elves will do the trick. I know they're a bunch of lettuce munchers who think they're hot dung, but they don't mess around with cleanliness.
What might this object in the shower be? A faucet? I see! Fascinating!
Reivax! The Temple of Wismol had marble columns installed.
Oh, not again with that rag.
We need to revamp my dungeon's decor. This is an essential aspect of the prolificacy of this organ.
Productivity, Master? But you said we don't have the funds to...
Just make some improvements, or I'll turn you into a flower pot. And stop contradicting my managerial guidelines, or you'll get your turn.
Malate. Loco está.
I'm quite pleased with my choice of decor. I shall write to the Dungeon Owners Association of Fang to share my creative
I hope this won't get us into trouble.
Hello, I'm looking for the master of the dungeon of Naheulbeuk.
Well, I am his steward. How may I help you?
I'm here about the letter he sent to the Dungeon Owners Association of Fang.
Are you going to publish his article on interior decoration?
I don't know. This is a matter for the DOAF Gazette editorial board. I am Doris Mortadella, head inspector of the Dungeons Fund. I'm here for your membership application.
What? The DF? But, we didn't apply for membership. There must...
Your master wrote to the DOAF. According to DOAF regulations, any such communication is to be considered as a membership application to its parent company, the Dungeons Fund, unless expressly stated otherwise.
But that's... oh, pus and boils! This is utter nonsense! What if we refuse to join?
That is your right. In accordance with the DF regulations, as ratified through case law by all courts in the lands of Fang, we would be entitled to a compensation of 200,000 gold coins.
200... What? That's racketeering!
It'd be easier to join the DF like most proper dungeons. I will have your master sign the documents. A measly 412 scrolls for a small dungeon like yours.
Pox and mutant rats!
Reivax! In my office! Immediately!
Congratulations on joining the Dungeons Fund. I will now share with you all my initial reports requiring immediate action on your part.
By Gesor's tentacles! I can't believe we got played like this. Oh, I can already feel one of my migraines coming on. Relax! Deal with it!
I've noted you lack a space dedicated to temporary interruptions of the activity of the staff, assuming the dungeon's ancillary functions. This can hurt their performance and the profitability of secondary revenue sources.
Damn, my Hermetic Administration class seems like a lifetime ago. Are you asking for a break room for our minions, so that they stop hanging out at the tavern?
A crude simplification, but this would be a...
Perfect. With a gaming table, the minions will get some distraction.
Ah, kudos, my friend. That should stop them from wearing out the tavern benches.
Done. A perfectly functional break room for the dungeon's minions.
This is supposed to be an evil dungeon, not a resort for slackers. What's next? A temple of Dlul complete with giant nap room?
Interesting. I shall continue to evaluate the performance of your organization's procedural sub-functions, as well as the effectiveness of any actions supporting...
Oh, kill me now! Greetings, employees! You're listening to Dungeon Radio, the radio of Zangdar's busy little minions. Toiling all day keeps the master's whips at bay. And now, back to our goblin host, Jimmy Killimal.
Hey, shouldn't we try to upscale the tavern while the pen pusher's still deep in her paperwork? If we take too long, we'll get our cash flow sucked dry by the...
It is true that getting a dungeon into compliance is very expensive. What would our tavern need to bring us more returns?
Well, I've had it with lugging bottles around. We need to be able to tap a few kegs. Then, get someone to serve the plunkin' ale. That...
Perfect. Let's take care of this while the master is busy elsewhere. He'll be grateful someday.
Yep, and so will our purses. Let's booze up the whole country and rake in the coins. All this sobriety and moderation stuff is only good for monks and elves. Our tripe advisor ranking will soar.
Malate.
First keg tap. Looking good. Well, it's just some local ale for now, but we'll look around for deals on higher grade stuff.
Ah, it does have kind of a sock juice aftertaste.
Done! Business is a-booming. Drunks are pouring in, and we've diversified our clientele. We run an inclusive establishment, as they say. One for all for alcohol.
Perfect! And Master's none the wiser.
Raising your standards without letting the guards in on it? You're done for, you rascals! My report is on its way, unless we can reach a deal.
We'll negotiate. Discreetly.
I have identified another item of non-compliance of one of your dungeon's primary sub-processes that prevents it from being eligible for exploration. Your organization suffers from chronic underinvestment in its inventory for the capabilities of tooling and other crafting appliances.
Reivax, take care of this immediately, or I'll turn you into a screwdriver.
Yes, Master.
Wait. Right.
Why are hammer blows echoing in my dungeon?
Well, Master, we built a workshop following your orders.
This won't help with my research. It generates too much cosmoplubic havoc. Well, at least I hope it'll be helpful in bringing my grandiose plans to fruition.
I will carry out a qualitative audit of this technical support structure and give you an appropriate report. It would seem you're approaching minimum acceptable standards.
Holy cow! I don't know what those fund folks fuel up on, but it's no joke. Plum moonshine, perhaps?
I'm sorry, but the fund considers your reputation insufficient to justify opening your dungeon for exploration.
So how are we supposed to raise our reputation if we can't open the dungeon?
You could transfer a compensation of a few thousand gold coins to the fund, which would increase your reputation.
But this is blatant extortion!
Ooglack. Huh?
Buy bread rolls, braids.
Sapovili! Gumpf! Konta kalla krapulu vrapulvik!
Malate.
I love grooming ponies.
Reivax, tack!
It's starting to get cramped in here. We have to restore access to the second floor.
Huh? Did I just hear you complaining about my dungeon?
I mean, don't you think this place could use more cleaning up? And less chaos?
Affirmative. Waste disposal would surely improve our dominion over the perimeter.
Huh. Yes, it might. Do that, then. Where would this place be without my insightful management decisions?
Done! We deserve a spot in TripAdvisor's Best Fangian Dungeons ranking list.
I shall study your improvements to evaluate their adequacy with the general criteria set out by the fund's equalization grids.
Hey, now that the dough's rolling in, what should we do with it? Should we stuff it in a mattress, or did you have something more secure in mind?
I could ask the master to store the gold in his quarters. On the other hand, that might make it hard for us to withdraw the funds we need. And I can't spend all my time paying salaries.
Yep, especially when we don't want the boss sniffing around the books too much, eh? A treasure room is what we need, and a dwarf banker, that would keep things square.
Affirmative. When wages are paid, the guards can't be swayed. Otherwise, you get desertions, looting, and coup d'etat. That's a Monday for you.
May I point out that the intrinsic security of fiduciary operations can be greatly enhanced by strict segregation of premises through architectural level differentiations?
What's that nutbag going on about?
She says we should build a vault room in the upper floors to keep our gold safe from thieves. It's just admin speak.
I'm pleased to announce that given the positive assessment of the evolution of your reputation rating and the concomitant fulfillment of minimum hosting standards, this dungeon is now open for exploration.
Ah, by Yorick's skull. Finally!
Affirmative. I'll immediately put us in yellow alert. Code 22.
Whoa, I'm not sure we're ready. I guess we still have some time.
The Dungeons Fund has already put up a notice concerning the opening of your establishment. The first adventurers should be on their way.
Freaking faucets! To arms!
Adventurers incoming. Red alert. Code 808.
Reivax? You built a treasure room?
Yes, Master. I thought it'd help with securing the dungeon's gold and managing the minions' wages.
Yeah, I guess. And I heard that Bragor's tower just got one.
That's well done. Glad I could help, Master. But may I recommend that you refrain from writing to magazines to advertise ours? Just to stay on the safe side?
The mere fact that you think I would do that is an insult to my intelligence. And it is my gold, not yours. Go get yourself whipped.
Our very own dwarf banker. Well, probably no better way to keep our gold safe, I guess. Let's hope that rough dwarven demeanor won't rub too hard against the other minions.
That too is admin speak. Just say it. Dwarves are jerks.
No,
Conviértete.
We clearly were unprepared to face these adventurers.
It's the dungeon's fund, Master. They took us by surprise. Probably as punishment for refusing to pay to increase our reputation.
By Van Tog's whips of misfortune! I'd rather die than suffer their extortion. We must strengthen our defenses then.
Affirmative!
Reports of your dungeon's performance are proliferating in the nearby surroundings.
Never! We don't need your help.
As you wish. Please note that dungeon traps must meet the 759B72 quality standard for automated mechanical devices for intentional bodily harm in order to be certified by the fund.
So, are you done with the defense reinforcement plan?
Affirmative. Planning complete. Ready for transfer to steward.
So, let's see. What?
Negative. I've aimed for essential operational capabilities. An armory, new recruits, and detection by means of avian patrol.
Remember that the fund pays compensation for each adventurer killed. You'd be contributing, thus, to the regulation of their population, while participating in the selection of the chosen ones and other heroes. Another incursion is approaching. I hope your devices are properly licensed, or will withhold all adventurer disposal bonuses.
Delta attack formation! Come on the double! Incursion over. At ease. Code B4. All hail! Vigilance and traps!
Ha! I'll write a few letters to neighboring dungeons just to taunt them.
I'm not sure that's a very good idea, Master.
Silence! Let my evil creative mind express itself.
Your issues with inbound and outbound material flows are an obstacle to further advancement of your dungeon. I recommend...
Oh, right. Resources.
Righto. And we wouldn't have to waste our time shopping in Lubei or Twisted Veil anymore. Negotiating with chair caners and sausage makers can take ages.
By great Trilobic's crown, I'm finally connected to Pay Palantir's magic feed. I'll be able to improve our decor and buy some faucets.
Reivax, I just saw that the Marzabor's hellish turnstile is for sale. I need that relic for my research. Immediately! Hey, this is not the relic we ordered. This is Marzabor's the Younger's turnstile. The one I wanted was Marzabor the Elder's. I'm a...
Well, Master, the ad did mention it, in small print, right next to no refunds, no returns, no exchanges.
This is all your fault. Reivax, get that pathetic relic out of my office immediately.
Yes, Master. He doesn't want that discount gadget anymore. He got scammed like a wizard apprentice in a second-hand wand shop.
What are you muttering about? By Xor's tentacles, get to work!
I should remind you that the exhibition of relics, even those of lower quality, can contribute to the sectoral globalization of the back office's...
Yes, of course. I'll have some intern work on a display. All we need is a pedestal to show off this crap. there. I had a relic pedestal installed.
Not bad. We could use it as a sausage dryer.
Negative. As a hand-to-hand combat training accessory.
Are you insane? We just have to place that thing, the master impulse bolt on it.
Reivax! I received a letter full of insults from the Temple of Wismo. Send a squadron to teach them a lesson, now!
The thing is, that dungeon is infamous, Master. Our soldiers could get slaughtered.
Affirmative. Probability of failure, 100%.
By the Shallybook's claws, don't question my orders. I want a raid sent immediately to punish that gaggle of fools.
Yes, Master. For glory. We just need some sort of operational planning method. A raid chart. That's a mission for the half-steward.
Our troops have attacked the Temple of Wismo, Master.
Good. Those damn priests will learn that one cannot mock Zangar without paying the price.
Malate.
Yahoo, vita Maria. Eu devo dizer mais para pegar. Caralho, mas que dona. Oh, já vai para dia. Vita. Cara, não sei o que para ganhar. Reivax. Oh, amara. E tá slepta na vazio e para baixo.
Debrief! Enemy incursion over. Our troops were crushed in Wismo.
And we suffered an incursion to top it off. Well, this whole sequence was hardly satisfactory. I need to be able to attack my neighbors while defending my dungeon. I'm an evil wizard. not a pony brush manufacturer.
May I suggest that we recruit someone who's qualified for this kind of activity? A spy master? An assassin? Or a gang leader?
No, that's a stupid idea. I'll put an ad in to hire a specialist in the fields of intelligence, targeted eliminations, or the organization of assault groups.
Yes, ma...
Hello.
Purple alert! Code 23! Incursion in Master's office! Those damn drows sneaking in again!
I've come about the ad for the position of assassin.
Ah, perfect. I will see you now. I was waiting for other candidates, but they never came.
No, I didn't. Just a few dead bodies on the road. Amateurs, probably. I'm Draughter Drownin, master spy and certified assassin. How about you? Are you the powerful, formidable wizard who runs this exciting dungeon?
Well,
Beware, Master. Drow assassins are infamous for their beguiling charm.
I heard that your minions weren't doing so hot with their raids. The attack on the Temple of Wismol was...
it was an unfortunate initiative of my steward and my master-at-arms.
Negative!
Master, you gave the
Silence! See, I'm surrounded by fools.
You clearly need someone to organize your evil strike force. Your dungeon is well situated, and there are plenty of targets nearby.
And, do you have any references? Previous experience? A resume, maybe?
I could show you the few hundred ears I cut off as proof of assassination, or demonstrate some of my torture skills on you.
Hang on a second. If we hire her, how would she fit into our chain of command?
Don't worry, I can fit into pretty tight spaces. My rates are high, of course, but I promise you won't be disappointed with my performance.
Perfect. You're hired. And don't forget to... you should... I must stay focused.
Limping, blithering trolls! This can't be good!
Affirmative!
I've analyzed the causes of your failure. To be brief, your troops are pathetic.
Negative! I respectfully disagree!
Let's say they only know how to defend dungeons. To attack, you need elite troops, infiltration specialists, who can combine brutality and subtlety.
Elite troops to attack other dungeons? Doesn't that sound like we'd be training adventurers?
Affirmative. Stronghold looting parties, as defined in the combat manual.
No, because we seek neither glory nor the world's salvation. We will train professional sadistic killers to humiliate our neighbors and stuff our pockets. We'll do evil, but we'll do it good.
Yeah, I really like her approach. Now, let's get to work. The three of you. And you'd better get along.
Training is never a waste of time. I'll handle the troops' basic training, and you will take operational control of the raids.
Perfect. Anyway, you should know I find men with artfully graying temples rather...
Negative! I am fully immune to all Drow assassins' charms and tricks. Level 3 certification for commando operatives in underground elven environments.
Ha! We'll see about that after you've trained your cripples.
Okludok.
Stick bak, level fast lika boy, då ligger mitt back på, ligger det väl back så på backen det vill säga en var på dini. Och så man får flicka på lag, ett flicka på så flicka på ett locket lite då. Mitt backa. Och det vill säga en flacka på dina, och det blir flicka. Det var då ligger man kan kicka och bla bla bla.
Loud and clear. Task force trained. You have operational control.
Nutbags! I'm surrounded by nutbags!
Hey, want some spirits to lift yours?
Our troops have improved, and the dungeon's reputation is growing. The locals fear your name.
Affirmative. We bury fools by the dozen and leave their dungeons squeaky clean.
I did note a positive change in the indicators associated with the performance of your external business processes, in correlation with the evolution of your reputation score.
Still, the loot we've been bringing back is a little shabby, in my opinion. And striking fear into the hearts of Twisted Veil's sausage makers isn't all that glorious. Nothing you'd find in Dungeons and Despots' top 10 lists.
I could organize more inspiring raids, but our targets would be farther away. Espionage is the answer.
Affirmative. Developing feedback and intelligence through information storage.
I recruited a spy with cunning, deceit, cruelty, dishonesty, and a hint of sadism. A simple recipe, but with a delicate balance. All this malevolence is refreshing.
Orla for debrief. Increasing anxiety about our troops' loyalty and risk of sedition, brought by special forces.
We have to keep them on a tight leash to balance reward and punishment. Assassin, at your service. Excuse me?
Eso, México, nastychnicze nie pyka to wreszcie. Właśnie gotoka. I zobaczcie, pleciłem zapita. Takie potokamy i potokamy. O, ale tak.
bak nå. Bak nå. Bak nå.